Yes, at a hotel. Yes, at a hotel. And when he asked me that, I'm not a rude person, but I just said, nah, I'm this. Because you don't, as a man, you don't ask me to go to no motherfucking hotel. I haven't told one lie on Kwame. I ain't never did that to him. Kwame said I was lying about the hotel, then he turned around and admitted it, but said it was a nice bar at that hotel. Yes, well, I didn't hear that. All I saw was you asked me to go to a hotel. Yes, and I didn't know what it meant, but I knew I said no. Did that to him. Because I'm not no fucking fool. You see what happened with what's his name? I ain't never Dwight Howard. I ain't never motherfucker test me like that. I know the nigga 7 feet. Where the fuck I look like? Let this nigga hem me up in the hotel room.
Tommy,
I ain't never did that. I don't put myself in that position. I don't need men. No, it's not going.
So you've never been to a hotel restaurant? Some of the 5-star restaurants. I'm just saying devil's advocate.
I've been at hotel restaurants by myself. I ain't tell no nigga, hey nigga, come meet me at the hotel. I would at least say the bar, but I ain't never told him that. Meet me at the hotel. I'm like, what the fuck?
I am not going there with that. I don't want to know. Look.
You said no, and I didn't call him nothing. It was just weird. You ain't my friend. Ooh. Then why the fuck were you trying to come to my house? I ain't never did that. Why did you invite me to the hotel? Why did you send me a picture of this homely ass woman talking about you started dating her because of the shit I say? And then as soon as you start getting some views on YouTube, you left the girl. Yes, at a hotel. And when he asked me that, I'm not a rude person, but I just said, nah, I'm this. Yes, at a hotel. And when he asked me that, I'm not a rude person, but I just said, nah, I'm this. I ain't never did that. As a man, you don't ask me to go to no motherfucker. I ain't never did that to him.
I don't care who you go to a hotel like.
I've never met you.
Why are you capping on that?
I'm not gonna meet you at no hotel.
Why are you capping on that?
Your hotel. I'm good.
Why are you capping on that?
I'm not capping. I've never changed that story. I've never changed that story.
Why are you capping on that though?
I never changed that story, and I showed
you to a hotel or to
I never changed that story, and I showed the text, Kwame.
Can I not talk to you?
I never changed that story, and I showed the text.
I got you, big dog. I got you. Moonlight.
I never changed that story. I didn't say you were gay or not. I said I don't meet men at hotels. I didn't say you were gay or not. I said I don't meet men at hotels.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a nice bar that's inside of a hotel that everybody frequents? Is there places like that in Miami where you're from, where the hot spot is inside a hotel, but it's actually a bar lounge in there?
I ain't never did that to him. So how he gonna say that I had a girl ratchet pregnant and I won't tell y'all? Let me ask you something, Moonlight. Let's just say I was nutting in a bitch and got a bitch pregnant. Do you think I should come and tell the internet this?
I don't need the visual. I don't need the visual.
It wouldn't make any sense. It would be dumb. It would. I could just go to tell these, and then this person says Tommy's lying, but I'm not. I've already shown it. I haven't told one lie on Kwame.
One nigga slide his butt across a bump. The other niggas did. Thousands of them did. Nut to butt, but he ain't no punk.
What?
Yo, we gotta hear this again.
Nut to butt, but he ain't no punk. One nigga slide his butt across a bump. You and all your cronies. You and all your cronies. One nigga slide his butt across a bump. You and all your cronies. You and all your cronies. One nigga slide his butt across a bump. You and all your cronies. You and all your cronies. One nigga slide his butt across a bump. The other niggas did. Thousands of them did. One nigga slide his butt across a bump. The other niggas did. Thousands of them did. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You and all your cronies. Come rack about. One nigga slide his butt across a bump. You and other niggas did. Thousands of them did. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. You and all your cronies. Come follow me. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. Nut to butt, but he ain't bragging about. You and all your cronies. One nigga slide his butt across the wall, dragging other niggas in. Thousands of them in. One nigga slide his butt across the wall, the other niggas in. Thousands of them in. One nigga slide his butt across the wall, dragging other niggas in. Thousands of them in. One nigga slide his butt across the wall, the other niggas in. Thousands of them in. Nothing but he ain't no punk. 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 One nigga slide his butt across the wall. You and all your cronies. One nigga slide his butt across the wall. You and all your cronies. You and all your cronies. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. You and all your cronies. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. You and all your cronies. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. You and all your cronies. You didn't want to do the story that I did yesterday. Now you gonna do this. I'm just boy. Niggas, I'm bragging about. Bragging about chicken from the nut. One nigga slide.
The whole has no rhythm. I got my own rhythm.
Nut to butt, but he ain't no punk.
You heard what Kwame Brown said, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We done made it through the first week in September. Yes. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody. Hope all is truly well on this beautiful Friday. Let me go down the list and see who's all up in the chat. We got Stilly Dan up in the building. Salute, Stilly Dan. We got Deja Vu up in the building. Hello, Deja Vu. Highly favored. Oh, how you doing? Oh, highly favorite. Happy Friday. How you doing? Oh, highly favorite. Happy Friday. How you doing? Highly favorite. Happy Friday. Highly favorite. Like that right there. Now that most definitely wasn't I don't want to hear no men come up here talking, throwing tomatoes and all that other shit. I'm singing a highly favorite. How y'all doing though? Talk to me, chat. I'll talk back. This is what I'm on today. All right. I'm on my Corona. I'm on my Mexican shit today. Okay. That's what Johnny Blaze is on right now. Well, good afternoon, Rachel. How are you? Hope all is truly well on this Friday for you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do have content, like I told you, with the Jesse Lee Peterson's interview with Tommy Sotomayor and Leunell, excuse me. Because y'all know I be messing up people's names and shit. And y'all know this is like my own little personal cup that job I was working probably like maybe, I want to say 10 years ago. No, I'm lying, 8 years ago because it's 2025. Yep, 8 years ago. So I was an outstanding employee. So, you know, they gave me a couple of gift cards and they gave me a beer mug. If you see on there, John's Beer. Bottoms up, John's Beer, 2017. So it's always good to, you know, have memories of other places that you have been employed at, and you just sit back and you think about the things that they gave you, you be appreciative. You know, I most definitely get my recognition because I feel like this, and I try to apply that even with doing content and doing it better, right? The better you get at being a content creator to lay out content and for people to pick it up, the better you will be off down the road. Now, it's never going to come to you just like that. I mean, that's wishful thinking, but you really have to dig deep. And if you really want this type of thing to work, for one, you better have tough skin. That's for one. And for two, if you look, just like if I'm being honest, if anytime I speak on them individuals that's, you know, doing the beef shit, right? No matter if I'm not in the beef or not, I'm adding my opinion that gives them a right to add their opinion or anybody else, right? I understand that, right? I most definitely understand that. So that's why you won't hear me add my opinion about nothing, right? Like now I won't. Hey, Mrs. Baker, how you doing? So in order for you to all the way stay up out of the bullshit, you can't even add your opinion to it. If that, excuse me, if that makes sense to y'all. In order for you to all the way stay up out the beef, you can't add nothing to nothing at all. You have to be completely disappear. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And, you know, I hate to say it, but I'm going to be honest. Yeah, Lonnie, you was right. In a way, I did have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I can't expect to give my opinion about nothing that's going on around here without it coming back to me, right? I can admit when you're right. Yes, it had been many a times Lonnie has been right. I'll be on record to saying that. See, I'm not so hung up about no matter if I just don't care for you or not, but I could still tell the truth. I don't give a damn if it's a rotten, unsavory individual. I don't care nothing about that. If I'm going to be truthful, I'm going to be truthful. You leave your emotions and your personal feelings up out of the truth. And I think that's what a lot of, if not some people don't know how to differentiate the two, right? Some don't know how to take their emotions and feelings out of giving an honest opinion. Again, I didn't say nice things about an individual that I know for a fact I can't take. But again, if I'm cutting it down the middle and I'm being honest, no matter what the masses say, right? I know, I see it. He on some real shit. So again, being a content creator, you most definitely have to take your emotions and your own personal feelings out of giving, excuse me, a objective criticism. Like, because you still have to keep an open mind, right? And I know at times, sometimes I might add my personal feelings into a situation that I'm reacting to. I am working on that. And shout out to Carlos for bringing me back down to reality with Kane. Hey, Yellow Duck. Yellow. How you doing, Yellow? See, Yellow, I knew I knew you was gonna type in the chat if it had something to do with Jesse Lee. You know, we all know you love you some Jesse Lee. Yes, yes, yes. You love you some Jesse Lee. Shit. Yeah, you love you some Jesse Lee. That title and that look and the thumbnail, I bet you was sitting up there like, yes, finally, John. Damn. We ain't talked about Jesse Lee in a minute. Well, we gonna get it. We gonna get it to all that. We gonna most definitely talk about some Jesse Lee. Yeah, I know, right? Rachel say, Carlos, where you at? Oh, yeah, where is Carlos? That's all right. He like to make a grand appearance around here, Rachel. Oh, if look, he probably can't type right now, but I bet you any type of money, the minute I start playing that Jesse Lee's interview with Tommy Sotomayor and Leunell, he gonna pop his ass on up in the chat. Just to get it out the way, fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only, and to give my reaction to Jesse Lee Peteron giving interviews to Tommy Sotomayor and Leunell. All right. Oh, you know he coming full yeller. He coming with nothing but hate. Okay, he talks about me with Dr. Umar hate. Boy, that man, he can't stand Jesse Lee. I think Carlos, if Carlos was to see Jesse Lee in real life, he'd probably stump a mud hole up in him. Now, before I even get into this, now I want y'all to see this sick shit right here. I need y'all to tell me what y'all think about this. It don't sit well with me at all.
See your ID. Your ass out this car. Your life ain't don't mean that much. Get out this car.
What's the word?
She's trying to get her money. Look at her. Y'all, she is like you, 5 years old.
Let me let this play.
No, for real, because you...
That don't show me shit. What's your real ID?
It is my ID.
That ain't showing me 12, 11 years old.
You too little, baby.
You're not
Too little for that.
too little.
Look. She not grown. Look. How old is you, baby? How old is you? You look...
From here, baby. Come here. Let me help.
You is too little. It's too cold out here, baby.
Just to think, if those women wouldn't have came up there to that car with that perverted son of a bitch, you don't think that he don't know that that girl is super young? That perverted old man. I swear, I hope that them ladies should have called the police on that bitch. Them ladies should have called the police. Wait a minute. Just look.
See your ID. Your ass out this car. Your life ain't don't mean that much. Get out this car.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't want to... She's trying to get her money.
Now he's pushing her out the car. He wouldn't have did that if those ladies would have never had saw what the fuck was going on. Don't y'all understand that if them ladies would have never walked up on that car, on that man with that little girl like that, that they would have went on about their business and she would have did what the fuck she was going to do for some bread.
Look at her. Y'all, she is like you, 5 years old. No, for real, because you...
That don't show me shit. What's your real idea?
This is my idea.
That ain't showing me 12, 11 years
You too little, baby.
You're not
Too little for that.
too little.
Look, she not grown.
What up with it, Jonathan?
Look, how old is you, baby? How old is you? You look.
From here, baby. Come here. Look. Let me help.
You is too little. It's too cold out here, baby.
Where is her parents at? Because obviously the parents both have failed her. That type of thing burns my soul. I'm telling you, that will never sit right with my spirit. And the funny thing is that she was willing. So what that's telling me is that that young lady has been doing that for a minute. And again, shout out to them older, the women, the real women, older women, to go up to that car, had the courage to bust that punk out. I'm sure he didn't got locked up. I just had to share that with y'all because that disturbed the fuck up out of me. And I needed to know. Parents at work. Johnny judging again. Parents can be at work. Okay. So that's an excuse for that young woman to sit out there. She can't be no more than 14, maybe 13, 14 years old. So what you saying? What up with Uncle L? Yeah, oh yeah, damn, that's right. Uncle L can't stand them either, Yella. Shit, Carlos ain't the only one. My fault. Uncle L can't stand Jesse Lee either. So you damn right I'm judging that situation. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and I'm not judging that little girl. No. But I have every right to judge the mama and the daddy. Where's the mama and the daddy at? They ain't at work no motherfucking 24 hours out the day. Give and take 10-hour days. Okay, it's still 14 hours left out the damn day. So you mean to tell me they can't make sure to keep an eye out on their daughter to make sure that she's not outside doing that type of shit? Wow. The Pan-African one, you just don't give a damn, huh? I guess. But like I said, I just had to share that with y'all. I find that to be very repulsive, very disgusting. And any man that knowingly would even be with a little girl like that, man, please. But anyway, let's move on. This was posted 3 days ago. Usher Reacts was able to catch this content with Jesse Lee Peteron interviewing Tommy Sotomayor and Leunell. All right, fair use. Excuse me, only giving my reaction to this particular interview and for entertainment purposes only.
Do you agree with me that men who have anger, a woman, the anger of a man is that of a woman, and that it's unnatural for men to be angry?
You out your goddamn mind. Oh, shit.
I can't believe you say that with all the wars that men fight.
Motherfucking mind. I'm not even. That's another one. I'm not even answering no shit like that.
Why not?
You can't say that.
Because I have the right to remain silent.
You mentioned Black Lives Matter earlier. And Black Lives Matter is a far left, liberal, radical, agitated, evil organization.
And look, Uncle Will, you know how Jesse Lee is about profanity. You know how he is about profanity. And we all know Leunell don't give a damn about what she says up out her goddamn mouth. She gonna say it. So again, this most definitely is going to be an interesting one right here.
That was built with black lesbians. Don't you like that word? Lesbians.
Yeah. You said it like it's a vehicle. I'm gonna give me one of them.
And black homosexuals.
2018 lesbian.
Black homosexuals, a radical white social justice warrior. Are you wishy-washy?
If you want to call it that, because I'm not George Bush that's going to sit up there and say, even though what I did was wrong is right. If we have a problem with black women for being stubborn like that, why would you want me to come up here and just be stubborn?
No, I just want you to be you.
They want to be in me. Like when we were
said he's
disagreeing.
wishy-washy. White people don't know what that is. Can you tell them?
No, I can't.
Do you know what it is?
I absolutely do.
And you won't tell the whites?
I'm not telling them shit. You tell them.
I want to know
Tell them what wishy-washy is.
They're trying to say that I'm waffling.
Yes.
But I want to know on what?
Everything.
You tell me. What
everything.
Don't be specific.
You act like you're afraid of Leunell, to be honest.
I'm not afraid of anybody.
No.
We just had, even when we were there, I kept saying we got a lot in common.
You went soft with Leunell.
Explain what you would expect me.
Wow, look at Jesse Lee starting up some shit. Oh, God, Jesse Lee, you ain't shit. Now, you just did call Tommy soft and say he won't go at Leunell. Lord Jesus Christ. Look at Tommy like, hold on, Jesse Lee. Be specific about what you're talking about now. What do you mean? Uh-oh. Jesse Lee trying to trigger old Tommy.
To say, that's all I'm asking. Just one.
That don't never happen.
I just would like an explanation. You can't just throw things out at me. That's like me
watching video. You see it.
No,
you acting like I didn't say any of that.
Can I interject, please?
Yeah.
This is see. It first of all, they don't know. We bonded from the moment we met.
Exactly.
The two of you did.
Yes.
You paid me.
So you bonded with her before the show started?
Yes.
Amazing. Well, then your answer.
You have a spirit, and the spirit sometimes
reaches.
Ultimate
compliment and respect, and I received that.
And so, what was the compliment?
What
was the compliment?
That you appreciate my comedy, been a long time fan.
And so he bonded with you.
That bonded me.
Y'all want us to fight? Why?
Listen,
you have to be something for me to fight. Like you got.
They want a reality show. They want something.
How? Because if somebody said, I will agree with anybody.
Wow. What? Jesse Lee just didn't call Tommy a beta. Beta. And look, he pointed at him too, like beta. God damn, Tommy.
Beta. So I wanted to also tell you guys, Happy White History Month. July is White History Month, and
well,
this is
all
the first.
The months are White History Month.
And why you say that?
Because that's all you're taught in school.
That all months are White History Month?
All months are White History Month. If they were not, there would not have a need to be a Black History Month because they're all white.
So you were taught in school that all months are White History Month?
I wasn't taught it, but I found it out.
Figured it out.
How did you find that out?
Well, I just explained to you. Because if it weren't, then there would be no need to specify a Black History Month unless they were all white. You understand?
Amazing. And are you celebrating White History Month this month?
What would this celebration consist of?
It was appreciating what white people have done to create the greatest country on this side of heaven and to recognize that and appreciate it.
Well, then Leunell was correct. We've been celebrating that our whole lives.
You've been celebrating White History Month?
Yeah, every month you learn something about some.
Oh, yeah. Well, we all know, Tommy, you love them white folks. So you right on the right platform then, Tommy. Yes. You most definitely love you some white folks. So I knew you weren't going to have no issue with how to answer that question.
White person in history that achieved something and you would celebrate it. I don't celebrate any of this other stuff, so I surely wouldn't know anything about Columbus.
What'd you
do? So we need those from you.
But first, let me ask, did you celebrate,
excuse me?
Yeah, I'll come to you in a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
Right, and I have fun at Christmas. I leave my fireplace open so Santa can come down and bring me toys and everything.
So you just let a white man up in your house?
That's
you
right.
Know like that.
That's right.
Why not? He lets white women up in there.
So let me ask you now, what was your question for me?
I was just going to ask you, how did you celebrate White History Month?
That's a good question. We started White History Month this year. July.
Who was we?
I did.
Oh,
and,
you did?
Yeah.
And your white colleagues?
Everybody, the blacks and the white ones too. And it's just been amazing.
Not everybody.
No, yeah.
No, not everybody.
Well, not everybody, but
But
from around the world.
let
me tell you why and how.
Your little.
Let me tell you why and how. Let me tell you why. And we have so-called Black History Month, Mexican History Month, Women History Month.
Mexican
women. We have Homosexual History Month.
There's no such thing as homosexual.
Wait a minute now. Fair use. Again, this is me only giving my reaction to the interview that Jesse Lee Peterson gives to Tommy Sotomayor and Leunell, excuse me. Look, you two, I'm sorry, Jesse Lee just
History Month.
I would love to see that month. I want to see
June is Homosexual History Month. You don't know that?
No, you making stuff up.
Tommy,
So you don't know that June?
No, this
you don't know that either?
may I speak?
Do you know that June is Homosexual Month?
Today I saw 3 white men steal a shark.
Why are men so hated?
Well, again, if the state can remove the men from the house.
I know, but there is more than just that. Men today are
they're the last
hated.
protectors.
Do you feel hated as a man in society today?
Well, I don't feel it because I don't care that they hate us.
You should feel it.
No, I don't feel it, but
it's there.
But men,
Some people hate you.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter. That's their problem. But I know that men are.
I know that's right, Jesse Lee. I know that's right. Man. Uncle L, he get a pass with me though, Uncle L, because he an older gentleman, right? And y'all may disagree or agree. But I feel like when you get to a certain age, man, look, you just say it the way you want to say it. You don't give a fuck. And you unapologetic and you ain't even caring about what people gonna say behind it. You just say it. And that's how I look at Jesse Lee. I just see him as an older dude that be trolling. He says shit, outrageous shit at times to get people to really click in on it. The whole time he's still in control about how he talk, how he react to certain things. He never get revved up like that. You feel what I'm saying? He a smooth old man to me. You feel what I'm saying? Look, if he want to sit up here and talk about I'm the one, like he the one that created white history month and all that, I don't care. The shit is funny to me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Deja Vu. I don't take him seriously that way because I think in real life it'd be straight different. That's just what I think though. You feel what I'm saying? I knew it. I knew Carlos was gonna come in and say some slick shit.
Hate it.
Yeah, I read your Instagram post. You pretty hated.
And why?
I don't see how you don't feel that. Just read it.
I literally don't feel it. And why are men so hated?
Because we're the last protectors of the home. And if you get rid of them, then it's easy for the government to come in and run. Look, I have a cat. My cat depends on me for food and water.
Yeah.
She looks forward to me to bring her food and water. If I threw her outside, and if you throw them outside, they probably couldn't exist.
Don't you kitty cat.
Lord Jesus.
If it purr them out. But yeah, I see.
Leunell, do you agree that men, what's the difference between men and women? Other than the body part.
I was about to say.
Yeah, other than the body part. What's the difference? Well, what is a man first? What is a man?
In my opinion, I'm not speaking for Nobody else out there. I'm not speaking. If I am, it's a blessing. In my opinion, a man is many different things. Is it a single man? Is it a married man? Are we talking about a gay man? Are we talking about a straight man? You know, there's many different men, so men are many different things. I don't think it would really be right for me to define what a man is, because at times the person you thought was a man turned out to be a bitch.
Damn!
And the bitch you thought was a bitch turned out to be the man.
I can't disagree with what she just said, though. I cannot disagree with what she just said. That is a reality, though. Yeah, Rachel, she a mess, but she was on point with what she just said right there. I actually agree with that.
What is a woman?
36 double D 24 40.
Goddamn, wait a minute. 36, 40, 53. Am I close?
Wow. Is Leunell shooting a shot at old Tommy? Oh, let me find out, Tommy, you did. Oh, God damn, Tommy. Tommy. Oh, Tommy. Boy, I think Tommy hit it. I think Tommy hit Leunell. I think you did, Tommy. You're doing a lot of laughing and chuckling and flirting and all that old crazy ass shit. Yeah, let me find. Yeah,
Anything over there, that's it. That's the cutoff line. Well, that's the cutoff line. If you go above it, you do it. You do it. You're doing good. That's right. Yeah, that's right. But no. I love her explanation as far as the idea of being there and being the support system for that man that you believe a man is. You believe a man is supposed to be out there working and bringing home the bacon. So you need that support. You need someone that makes you want to run through that wall.
Deja vu say, I need a side-eye emoji. What, Rachel? Hey, I mean, you hear how they talking now. I mean, it's like, ugh. But you know, I don't mean no disrespect, but like, ugh.
And come home and get your bruises rubbed and things like that. So I think idea of a woman is the softer side of that man, the conscience of that man, so to speak. If you take a man and you put him out there, he's like a bull in a china shop. That woman is like that calming influence on that man.
Or not, because some men actually appreciate a foot in their ass, for real. You know, everybody talks about the aggressive black woman, you'd be surprised. You're a man, you don't.
No, I can agree with that though, Leunell. Because some if it don't apply, let it fly. But sometimes a man does need his woman to get that shit together, my man. Come on, what you doing? We fall short. Look, if it don't apply again, this don't apply to you, let it fly right over your head. All I'm saying is that you can, as a man, be complacent in a relationship with your woman, right? To a point where you get spoiled and you think that you can kind of lack back some, right? Excuse me. It didn't happen to the best of us. And maybe that's not your intent, right? Until she start putting foot to ass. Come on, Negro. I need you to get on top of it. And a woman got a you know, to me, most women, not all, but most women have that tongue that will cut you deep and say the most, I'm talking about the most hurtful things to you. When a woman is mad at a man, shit. yeah, some things gonna come out. And as a man, you can't sit up here and get all up in your feelings and get mad. You got to know how to take that shit because it be true. And see, sometimes most of us men don't like to hear the truth. Sometimes. Man, Carlos Leunell, I'm not here to control my woman. First off, that's just the wrong mentality. I'm not here to control my woman. My woman gonna act accordingly either way. I don't have to control her. She's an adult just like I'm an adult. She can't control me either. Now, we can help each other, and sometimes I may not see some things that she may see, or it may be some things that she don't see that I see. You complement one another by being able to be there with their weakness, you be their strength. What's going on, Mo?
Know what men do when they react to a woman. You only know how you personally react within women and maybe your friends. But there's millions of men out there who really appreciate, men, it's almost like a hobby for men to get together and bitch about their wives. But then they run straight home because they love that shit. She keeps me
Now, Leunell, ain't that the same thing that y'all women be doing? When y'all be at the beauty salon, y'all getting y'all hair done, and y'all be sitting up there, I love him, but he be tripping, and then if there's some real juicy shit, y'all let all that shit on out, right on up in there in the goddamn beauty salon. So then the same thing that a man do when he go to the barber shop, and we sitting up there venting out about our woman, our wife, our woman, whatever you want to call it, right? We got every right to do that, just like y'all do. We got every right to do it because that's our only sanctuary to be able to just get it off. Pause. But I'm just saying, now if you ain't the type that go to the barbershop or whatever and talk to the guys and talk shit about your woman or women, then okay. But shit, hell, at the barbershop, all type of conversation could go on. Now, you right about that deja vu, but think about the times that we live in now. Now, look, people around my age know better. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Now, damn, T-1, you say Carlos ain't got no woman. Now, why don't you just ask him?
Keeps me fucking straight. I would stray motherfucker. She keeps in my ass and she makes me do the right thing and I feel better for it and I know that's the right thing to do. I just need a little, so you know what I mean? Some men are like that. And for those men, I want to say thank you as well. Hey, honey.
Is it all right to be cursing on this thing here? I don't know.
I think it's too late to ask that question.
And you should have said that to me as the guest.
Hey, Letitia, you already know that was the missus calling. You already know. You nailed it right on the head, Letitia. So you know I ain't gonna lie about it. You look, you called it right on the head, Letitia. Happy Friday to you. Letitia, you called it right on the head. You called it right on the head. Damn. You like shit. The missus is calling JB right now. You called it clean out, Letitia.
Is it all right to be cursing on this?
How long you been doing this show? This is the first one you said?
I need to do this because I now have more than just me.
So she made you start doing the woman's work in the home?
No, just some things that made me better as a person, even when we broke up.
How did making a bed make you better?
Because I wasn't so sloppy and nasty. It would be times where the bed would be...
However, I don't give a fuck if the bed ever gets made up. We're getting right back in it. What's the point?
I know, right? Look, wait a minute. The return of the Pan-African one. I ain't even making dinner tonight, though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not making nothing tonight. Shit, it's a catch to that one tonight. Now, tomorrow is different. Tomorrow's different, but no, she don't expect me to cook shit tonight. She know better. we look, we don't look. Letitia say JB picking up some wings. Hey, look, Letitia. I look, I'm sick of you, Letitia. You know what? I'm sick of you. God damn it, Letitia. Shit. You just on a roll. You on a roll right now, ain't you?
Point, that's anal. I mean, it looks pretty if you got company coming over, but we never make up the bed unless we get ready to go out of town and you want to come home and you have a nice bed.
Yeah, but Leunell, it got pretty bad with me. I wasn't changing sheets between partners.
Hey, Nurse Betty.
And you brought the black light over my bed, boy, it's shocking to death.
Look like forensic file.
So you were a nasty person before?
Yes, I was. And it took somebody.
Okay, well, thank God for your girl.
See, it took somebody to tell me, you can't keep leaving these stains in here. I didn't make those.
Were you raised that way?
Actually, I was raised like...
No, you wasn't raised like that.
I was raised like this. Men don't do certain things. And so there's certain things I just did. I didn't know how to make a bed. I learned how to do everything. But that's what's bad about that. I had to learn that stuff as an adult because now I'm alone and I never made up a bed. Right. I never washed a dish. And I don't think that's healthy for any human being.
So while you were growing up, your mother or grandmother never taught you to...
They said it's woman's work. And I'm thinking, but the biggest complaint about Black women is not...
And you know what? The reality is Tommy is right about that. The mama would have to show you how to make up a bed and make sure things is cleaned up. Because let's just be honest, most men, even like my daddy's age, his train of thought was the woman was supposed to keep the house clean and everything. Look, wait, Letitia! JB, I'm no Miss Cleo, but I definitely sense that shit. Now, Letitia, you nailed it though. I could have sit up there and just sat there and lied and denied that shit all the fuck I want, Letitia, but I ain't like that. No, you was right. You was right both times. So I ain't gonna sit up here and act like you had told a lie. You guess right. Shit, you just know. You know when even with your own husband, you know when you make that call to your husband, you don't give a damn what he got going on. he gonna pause it so he can make sure he talk to you. Same thing that I did. If you reading lips, even if you read lips and so even if you didn't hear me, you could probably see me say, "Hey, babe, yeah, You could just imagine what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about, but you can imagine. Pause it. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got a lot of shit going on. Okay. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Not the hair, it's their attitude. But then when it comes to your attitude, you say, you got to deal with this. I'm a strong, independent woman. And whenever you got to use the word strong, then you have to ask the person, well, what does strong mean? Kind of like when you were saying over.
You chose the bitch, though.
No, well, that's why.
But you chose it.
No, but that's why.
If you thought you were independent, you could have stepped on. See, you got.
Oh, see, I don't do that, though.
How do y'all pick these bitches? There was a bitch when you picked them. There was a bitch when you got them, and you wonder why they.
You know why they do it, though? You know why the majority of these men will do it?
Well, because they bitches.
No, let me explain to you. See, if you grew up in a house with a domineering female, it became normal.
Right.
So that boy thought it was normal to hear his woman be like, sit your black ass down.
But that bitched him out. Will you admit that?
Well, yes. But that's why I like it. But see, the thing that hurts me, though.
Happy Friday, G Mama Body. How you doing? Hope all is truly well. Glad to see you up in the chat. I'm just giving my reaction to Jesse Lee Peterson's interview with Tommy and Leunell. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you enjoy it, though.
Is that black women know that's not a good thing for a man. Because as soon as they start dating outside of their race, i.e. Eve, i.e. any black woman who was the pit bull in the skirt while she was dating black men, as soon as she got her white man, she became dapper, prim, and proper. There's a book out right now where a black woman wrote the book. Do you know what it's the top 10 ways to get a white man? First off, if a black man wrote a book like this about getting a white woman, he'd be called a coon, a sellout. Yeah. They shut that book down.
So let me ask again, what is the attitude of...
You don't need 10 ways to get a white woman. You only need one.
What is the attitude? What is the attitude of most black women, in your personal opinion?
In my personal opinion today, it's just combative, because if they've been... You're dealing with a group of people who've been abandoned. I talked about 3/4 of them being touched and raped.
Who abandoned them?
I'd say the mothers, because I think the number one job of the mother is to make sure that she has kids by a man worth a damn. That's the number one job you have if you're a woman. You do not lay down and just have kids by somebody that ain't shit, and then you go around telling.
Tommy, that's not true. I gotta disagree with you on that, though, Tommy. I gotta disagree with you on that. Because you have a lot of women on out here that's in bad situations that end up getting pregnant. And of course, they wasn't equipped to being mothers at that point because they was out there being loose. So sometimes it's women on out here that get pregnant that shouldn't have ever gotten pregnant because they never had a thought of trying to take care of a child. You know what I'm saying? So all women ain't the same. It's the same way that all men ain't the same. All men ain't just dogs and just looking to fuck every woman. And do they give a fuck if they get them pregnant or not, if they gonna be around and all this and that? Every man ain't the same. The same way that all women ain't the same. It's different women, just like it's different men. So on that aspect of what you just said, I totally disagree with that one.
In the world, he ain't that, but you picked him. That's the worst thing you can do. Yes.
And so let me repeat. I'm slow and black, and I'm missing it.
All right.
Tell me, in your opinion, what is the attitude of most black women today?
I didn't say that. I said combative.
Combative meaning what?
I know you ain't trying to break nobody's word down when you be giving me general words.
But do you notice how on you he is?
Right.
Like I'm over here.
I'm coming to you in a minute. Meaning that when you say combative, mean that they always fighting with you?
I think, like, in my opinion, there's a whole lot of I don't need you. I can do without you, because once the government stepped in again, that made the man weak. And the one thing a woman does not respect is a weak man.
Yeah.
And the majority of these men, I'm from Atlanta. That's the home of the kept man.
Are you strong or weak?
What the fuck? That was the most simplest question in the world. Did you see how Tommy Sotomayor froze up? Did y'all see how Tommy Sotomayor froze the fuck up after Jesse Lee asked him, are you a strong man or a weak man? Tommy froze. My question is, why, Tommy? Why the fuck did you freeze up after Jesse Lee Peteron asked you that question? Shouldn't that have been an easy question for you to answer? No, Jesse Lee, I'm a strong man.
One-two chemistry that you feel when you meet somebody. Not because they got 8 million motherfucking Instagram.
But we have to.
Do you want that dirty bitch any goddamn way?
But we have to be taught that. You have to understand. I was talking to a couple of girls, and these women both had children. They both were under 25. Do that now.
All the hoes are winning.
Thank you.
All the hoes are winning. And the good women are sitting by the wayside and go, what the fuck? I didn't have no kid. I maybe bought a house, maybe still renting, looking to buy a house with my mate someday, maybe. I have a nice car, I don't ask somebody for shit. I like to have fun, I want to go on cruises, got a little money. If my man didn't have a lot of money, then, you know, whatever, it's all good. Those women are being passed by because this bitch got fucking, you know, a great body. And what is that at the end of the fucking day? This whole can't cook, ain't cooking. Don't clean, won't clean.
Not loyal.
Not loyal. Well, fuck your friend to do the same thing. These people on these reality shows, they're all screwing each other. It's like disgusting. Like out of all the millions of people, you want to screw the bitch on this show and then this show. I don't understand. And then you get infiltrated with that every day. And this is what a bad bitch is. This is what a bad bitch is. The little fat bitch at the grocery store might be the best woman you could.
I want to get to politics, but my final question.
Listening to us, neither one of them.
My final, because I'm looking at the clock here.
Shit, you was the one late.
My final question.
He was late, by the way, y'all.
No, I wasn't late.
No,
I was not late.
Calling it out. Sorry.
Boy, Leunell, you on some bullshit. Now you on some bullshit that, see, Leunell right now at this point is trolling Jesse Lee. Now, you see how she just got Jesse Lee to sit up there and respond to that bullshit? Now, Jesse Lee, you know better. You pull all the tricks on everybody else and you get your ass in a goddamn trick bag with Leunell. Get out of here.
So let me tell you, let me ask.
15 minutes.
Come back. Let me ask you this.
Am I lying?
No, I was not late. I was right next door there in the studio.
If you on time, you late.
No, I was on time.
If you on time, you're late.
But let me ask you this.
Well, it's all in conjunction.
Yeah, I say that black anger comes from black mothers.
Well, nobody asked you what you.
You're the moderator, sir.
First of all,
black men and women.
Hey, he been starting shit, Tommy. Yeah, I know he the moderator and everything, but he been starting shit. And y'all been sitting up there just laughing and cheesing and going along and get along and all that good shit.
Man, black boys and girls, men and women,
today, yes, I agree.
Anger start with their mothers. That's why they like their mothers. You notice how black men and women are angry, they're emotional, they have doubt. The black men are insecure, same as women are. I say that anger did not start with slavery, period. that it start with the mother.
Are you married? You are, right?
No, not now.
Not no more.
I've never been. I've been.
You were married once.
I've been
Yes, you were.
engaged twice, but I ended them because they tried to take over.
What they were with black women?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can understand.
Yeah.
He's lying.
So, Jesse Lee, you know what I got a problem with you with? And I'm going to tell you right now. You can't talk about nobody else having kids out of wedlock when you have. If you've never been married and you got a child and you have a kid on out there, that means that you had a child out of wedlock. And you love the Lord and all this and that. You know, look, don't throw no stones at nobody when it comes down to that type of shit. What up with it, my life? Salute to you. Right, exactly. That's what I thought. But that's what I thought, Letitia. No, I'm not talking. No, G Mama Body. Think about this, bro, right? He can't sit up here and talk about nobody else having kids out of wedlock when he has done that himself. You feel what I'm saying? All that bullshit talk that Jesse Lee be talking, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, you know, do you love white people and do you love the Lord? And, you know, he questioned, if this is my thing, though, Jesse Lee, you question people that's, you know, either gay, lesbians, and all this and that, but you're just as worse as them if you want to, like, cut it down the middle. Because think about it. You had a child out of wedlock. That goes against the Bible if you sit up here and say, oh, well, I believe in the Lord. I believe in Jesus Christ. Well, then you're going against what the Lord has said, even with that, especially you never been married. Oh, shit. So that's again. So, Carlos, if I could point that shit out to you real quick about what Jesse Lee be doing, trust me, bro, I know what the fuck he be doing. I don't take him seriously. Jesse Lee is entertainment. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not falling for none of the shit that Jesse Lee be saying. Certain things he does say I can agree with, but I don't agree with every goddamn thing that man say. Shit. And I give him a pass because he's very entertaining to me. That's why I give him a pass. Same way, Carlos, you give Dr. Umar a pass.
I talk like this because I have 4 brothers. I came from a long line of cousins in my house.
You grew up in Oakland.
And I grew up in Oakland, California. It's just like speaking Spanish to me. You know, it's just like another language. But and I have good enough sense. I'm trying to say that if I were on CBS or ABC, which this is not, then I would not speak the way that I do. But on YouTube and on Jesse's show, I feel free to be myself. I apologize if I offended anybody out there, but at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck at the same time.
And so you respect CBS more than you respect me?
Hell yeah.
Amazing. Isn't that so black?
That's amazing.
Isn't that so black?
That's amazing.
Isn't that so black?
I respect you, Jesse. I respect.
We have coffee cups and mugs and t-shirts and all that.
Amber promote her own shit.
But people have been asking about the Slut Makers t-shirt.
I
they
got
are out there.
t-shirts at HeyLeunell.com.
And here the Slut Maker.
Crystals on it.
So men and women are buying these things like 90 going north.
Now, if a man buys a Slut Maker t-shirt, you are indeed a bitch. I'm sorry.
So here's the Slut Maker.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, follow, tweet, comment,
at
subscribe
Leunell on Instagram and Twitter.
And support
at
Patreon.com.
Leunell. How much you make on your Patreon?
Thank you for coming, Leunell. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you all.
Goodbye. Until next time there, Jesse Lee. Until next time. That was funny. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to be gone at least for a little bit under 5 minutes, but I'll be right back. Shout out to Andre O.D. Campbell.
We out here.
Yeah.
In these streets, nigga. You see what it is?
The big way. That way.
Yeah, that way.
That one.
I asked you nicely, Biz 101, to leave my shit alone, bro. I don't play none of your videos. I would never play a video from a dude that was on a sex registry in Virginia for 18 years. And you gonna let your co-host pump you up and get your channel knocked the fuck down, bro. But I guarantee you, when it's all said and done, bro, I'm gonna get that channel, bro. This ain't no argument. This ain't no back and forth. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you gonna say about what I'm talking about, nigga. I'm coming after your channel, bro. Biz 101 thought it was sweet, Pride Time B. He thought he could play my content on his channel. I told him good. Don't play this content over this channel. Or you're gonna see a strike, a copyright strike every fucking time. I don't know what these trolls wanna come up in here and lie for. I don't sit over here in this channel and talk about them. Now, not even on the other channel. Now I might bring them up briefly, but look how many times they bring me up and talk shit. Or say Fruitcake 35 or Johnny Blaze. So I'm not supposed to respond the way that I'm doing though, huh? Oh yeah, out of there, Pride Time B, they out of there. Well, oh, why they lie? They lie. Oh, Fruitcake 35. Oh, Fruitcake 35. Yeah. And next thing you know, poof. Copyright strike by JB2 Reactions. Play stupid games, you gonna win a stupid prize from me all day long. Appreciate that slap on the neck, Lord. Appreciate that slap on the neck. Why the fuck would I play Biz 101 content? I've been told it. So I don't feel bad about sending no damn copyright straight to them. Man, I know. You degenerates, you unsavory motherfuckers that's coming up in my chat. I don't know you, so you can call me weak. You can say this, you can say that. I frankly don't give a damn. I don't know you. I asked you nicely, Biz 101, to leave my shit alone, bro. I don't play none of your videos. I would never play a video from a dude that was on the sex registry in Virginia for 18 years. Biz 101. And you gonna let your co-host pump you up and get your channel knocked the fuck down, bro. But I guarantee you, when it's all said and done, bro, I'm gonna get that channel, bro. This ain't no argument. Why the fuck would I play Biz 101 content? Why the fuck would I play Biz 101? Why the fuck would I? Biz 101, that's that. There go the email right there. There go the email right there. Yes. They go the email right there. So now they can't sit up here and say, oh, Johnny Blaze didn't do it. Yes, the fuck he did. He go the email right here. He go the proof. Biz 101. He go the proof right here. Biz 101. Biz 101. There go the proof right there. Biz 101. Yeah, it was me, Biz. Yeah. Biz, it was me. Hey, Biz 101, Brian. You know what this means. Biz 101. I'm supposed to get hellified donations around here, Brian. Biz 101. Biz 101. If I did what I did with passion, what the fuck you stand a chance with me for? My life. I switched it up. I switched it up today. I'm doing this today though, my life. I'm still on my Mexican shit, but I'm just doing Corona I'm doing the real potent kind too, because that motherfucker is potent. Excuse me. Hell yeah, you already knew. Look. You already knew. Hey, it's Friday too, man. Shit, look. I don't necessarily, now, don't get it twisted. If I'd have had a little bit more, I would have grabbed me a nice little pint of something. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to grab no fifth every time I want to drink. Grab me a pint. I'm already drinking beer. Take me a couple shots of some since I'm drinking some Corona, take me a couple shots of some 1800. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm in it. You feel me? I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's Friday, man. I done worked hard all goddamn week. Shit. Y'all just don't understand, Jack. Yet most of y'all do. Yes, y'all do. You work hard all week. Put in and log in all them hours at the damn plantation. When you finally do get home, you want to unwind. You want to relax. Yeah, man. Man, hey, Uncle Will, I'm already knowing. Uncle Will, I'm already knowing too. I'm already knowing, Uncle Will. I'm already knowing. And see, that's what I'm saying, Carlos, man. Look, even Carlos, he bossed people around, but they made him work too. You know what I'm saying? Carlos, we know you work hard. You the boss. Come on now. Come on now, Carlos. You the boss. Carlos the boss. Carlos worked hard at telling people what to do. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Think about it. It's exhausting to sit around and tell other grown people what to damn do at the damn job. You got to sit up here. Hey, get back on that goddamn. Hey, look, we got that order to get out now. What we doing? Come on, get back to work. Hey, this ain't break time, goddammit. Get your ass back on that goddamn forklift and pick that load up. Hey, what we doing? All goddamn day. You got to yell and scream and tell other grown motherfuckers on where they supposed to be and that's hard work. Shit. Fuck you talking about. At one point I was in that position where I had to tell people what to do. That shit is draining. That shit is draining. You got to sit up here and coddle grown people at the goddamn job. Man, come on, man. Look, you better have a thick skin for that type of position. For real. Because you got to sit up here and adjust to every motherfucker's feelings at the goddamn job. You got motherfuckers that's going to be on the level. Okay, you ain't got to worry about them. But then you going to have motherfuckers that's going to be in their feelings. I'm talking about any little thing that's said. Oh, my gosh. You got to sit up there and listen to that bullshit. That is draining as a manager or a supervisor. That shit is draining. Like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. That's really what you want to tell them. All you want to do is just tell them, get back to work. I don't want to hear that shit, but you can't do that. You got to take their feelings into consideration. You got to fill out all type of paperwork and send it all to the HR if they really got a fucking complaint. Tell me I'm lying, Carlos. Tell me I'm fucking lying. You got to cater to everybody. Oh, I'm lying on that, huh? Oh, shit. You on the company policy, Carlos, so I know that ain't true. What you talk about, bet I'm lying. You on the company policy, so you ain't got no other choice. You ain't got no other choice, Carlos. You on company policy time. Shit, I bet you lying. Yes, the fuck you do. Carlos said I get some tips up in here. We gonna get you, I want you gone, I will get you the fuck up out of here. God damn, Carlos. Boy, you a hard boss. You a hardcore boss, Carlos. God damn. Carlos is hardcore, ladies and gentlemen. He'll keep the temps, because you know you can sit up there. But you know what, though, Carlos? You can't be treating them temps like that, though, man. Don't treat them temps like that. You know they going to jump through hoops and everything because they trying to get a position they damn self. You feel what I'm saying? But the people that already got a position and already that earned they keep, man, no, man. That ain't right, man. That ain't right. I hear you, though. I hear you. It's all about the production. Carlos, I get it. It's all about the production. Your production numbers better be constantly up here. It better not ever go down, because the minute that it do, shit, your ass the one that's going to be fired. Because, see, you the one that got to hear that shit from the big bosses. Not them employees. You got to hear that shit. And see, I don't want to be responsible for adults that can sit up here and let you down every goddamn time. No, fuck that. No, motherfuckers will let you down every goddamn time, Carlos. You and I both know that shit. The only way you keep them straight is if you threaten them and tell them, goddamn it, you'll lose your goddamn job if you don't do what the fuck you need to do. Shit. But whatever, you signed up for that shit, so it is what it is. I'm almost playing a couple drops, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm on right now. But I'm not in no rush. But I do have another Jesse Lee Peterson video to go over. But I'm on what I'm on over here at the JB2 Reactions. That's lousy. You lousy motherfuckers that don't support me anyway, that call yourself hate me, ain't never met me, ain't never had a real conversation with me, but you hate me so much, and I love it, because guess what? I don't know me. Fuck about your motherfucking hate. You don't know me in real time. You only know the persona that what I portray on YouTube. You don't know me in real life, and I don't know you in real life. I will never disrespect you and call you out your name. And I never did. But everybody else does, and you accept that. I don't disrespect you. I get loud. So fucking what? You lousy motherfucker. So, you lousy motherfucker. I'm not no quiet spoken individual. I get loud from time to time. That's me. I don't mean no disrespect because I also know how to talk. You lousy motherfucker. I also know how to temper myself down. But what I don't allow in my spirit is bullshit. You lousy motherfucker. That's what I don't tolerate. I don't tolerate bullshit. From any motherfucker on this app. If you're on bullshit, I'm calling it out. Fuck about you, lousy motherfuckers. You know why? Because if I do some fuck shit, you can call me out. You think I got time to worry about my emotions and my feelings? Especially if I did it wrong. You lousy motherfucker. A motherfucker can't never say this out. I don't take accountability for my actions. You lousy motherfucker. Nobody. You got these stupid motherfuckers sitting up here talking about I quit my job at 7-Eleven. Motherfucker, have proven. Prove that I quit my fucking job at 7-Eleven. You lousy. What the fuck is y'all really talking about here? You lousy motherfucker. And so what? If I did quit my motherfucking job and I want to go on in, that's my motherfucking business. The fuck? You lousy motherfuckers that don't support me anyway and call yourself hate me. Ain't never met me. Ain't never had a real conversation with me. But you hate me so much. And I love it. Because guess what? I don't give a fuck about your motherfucking hate. You lousy motherfuckers that think I give a fuck about any one of you lousy that sit up here and talk lousy motherfuckers. Lousy motherfuckers. Keep talking, motherfuckers. Keep talking. I love that shit. Why you lousy motherfuckers wake up thinking about lousy motherfuckers that don't support you. You lousy motherfuckers that don't support me anyway and call yourself hate. I ain't never met me. Ain't never had a real conversation with me. But you hate me so much. And I love it. Because guess what? I don't give motherfuckers. Got all of you. All of you around them. You lousy motherfuckers that don't support me anyway and call yourself hate me. Ain't never met me. Ain't never had a real conversation with me. But you hate me so much. And I love it. Because guess what? I don't give a fuck about your motherfucking hate. I don't give a fuck about your hate. I get paid. Oh, y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Sub up to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Flying low, I owe you talent. Listen, sons of bitches it's gonna continue. Y'all gonna continue to be mad at a motherfucker like me because guess what? This shit ain't easy. Do y'all know, ladies and gentlemen, that every time I play these edit drops, and shout out to Andre O.D. Kimball, every time I play these drops, I get paid. And that's been that way since the beginning when me and Andre O.D. Kimball formed a partnership. He laid it out to me. And shout out to Andre O.D. Kimball. He showed me another way of being able to make money off the content that I put on out here. See, why these individuals that be on this app and they'll sit up here and throw all type of insults on you and everything. Bro, I've been setting myself up for a certain way to do things. The whole time, y'all ain't knowing what I got going. Well, the people that's close to me know what's going on, but for those who don't, y'all don't. Y'all ain't supposed to know, because guess what? Y'all not a part of what I'm trying to do over here in the first place. Y'all a part of what y'all doing. Now, although I may throw a critique or two here and there, right? Do I really have an issue with these people? No, because these people cannot affect my real life. I won't allow that. They can say whatever the fuck they want to say on the internet behind a computer screen, just like me. Just like me. There's no difference in that part, right? But it's layers to this shit. And I didn't get on here to sit up here and mess around with folks that is not like-minded and is trying to make income off of what you're talking about. Now, I think everybody up in this chat, the 22 people that's up in here, knows that if I was to still be in the fuck shit, that I'll pack out a room. Yeah. I'll pack out a room for sure. And people will come over here just to see and hear what I'm saying. I know that already. You know how I know that already, ladies and gentlemen? Because they still talking about me. And they has been thirsty as fuck for old Johnny Blaze to get back into the fuck shit. You know why? It ain't as lively as it used to be. So they grasping for straws. They got to sit up here and reach back in the past and bring things up and act like people don't remember what you done already done brung up and not too long ago. It's like, no. I will not. And I repeat, I will not entertain nothing like that. I blame myself for opening up the door for the rage and the anger that I displayed towards Kwame Brown. And I'd have made peace with that, though. You feel what I'm saying? I was too angry. Yeah, I was too angry. Because what I did wasn't in my mind to think that I was trying to literally clout chase. Because I'm going to tell y'all why. When I did that move to drive down there from Hillside, Illinois to Brunswick, right? I did that because I actually wanted to. And I wanted to donate to the kids because I do it here. People have donated to me to get shoes as a kid. I've been started reciprocating that back. And when Kwame Brown mentioned something about a shoe drive, and then I jumped on this panel and he was like, yeah, he inviting everybody. Shit, hell. Shit, you come too. At first, I didn't take him seriously at first, but then he doubled down on it like, yeah, you come through. We're going to have a good old time, and we're going to barbecue. We're going to this and that. And I'm like, what up with it, Brian? I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. So I put my money together. Now, I want y'all to hear me out good. At that time, I never put content on my channel. I was just a subscriber. Not one time did I jump on here and ask people for no money on what I did for Kwame Brown in the shoe drive. I paid for my own transportation. I paid for I had money for room. I had money for food. I was good because you know why? Because I work and I save my money for things that you want to do. I'm not no rich dude at all. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I'm barely middle class. But guess what? The one thing that I do understand on how to do, since I've been on my own for the longest, and how to tuck money. When you want to do something, when you truly want to do something, you're going to put your money up and you're going to sacrifice on some things. Hey, Virgos 22, salute to you. Happy Friday. How you doing? Hope all is well. Glad to see you up in the chat. So, when I hear cats around here saying, I'm still hurt about a shoe drive, I laugh at that. I'm not hurt about shit. You can say that then, but it's like damn near 5 years removed. That shit is over and done with. People to this day is still waiting on the next shoe drive. How about that? Virgo 22, I'm right there with you. I'm sitting up here drinking on the last of the Corona. That part right there, Brian. Why would I still be hurt even now when the man, while I'm live, send me a cash app for $350? All I said was $232. My story don't change at all. I said I paid for 4 pairs of Nikes, because see, people back then was calling them Shaqs and all that other shit, you know, whatever. But for 4 pair of Nikes from the Nike outlet, I spent $232 for them 4 pairs, 4 pairs of shoes. Again, my story don't change. People knew that I had the shoes. That's why Kwame Brown met up with me at Brunswick Bowl. If I didn't have them shoes and he didn't get some type of verification that I had some shoes, I don't see Kwame Brown. But it didn't matter to me all the way about that. It was like, damn, I had something to donate towards kids getting some shoes. I was already coming to Atlanta because my mom had just moved down there to Atlanta. She was already down there like 4 months in. So when I came down there, I'm like, well, shit, I'm going to make a whole nice little trip about it. I could kick it and do my thing there at the shoe drive and then see my mom or whatever the case may be, and then go from there. That's how it was all planned out from the jump. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I did not get on here and ask nobody for none of the money on what I did. That's what the people don't put on out there and tell y'all, the new people. No, that ain't no lie. He could never sit up here and say that I jumped online and asked anybody on here for donations for nothing. I worked hard for the money that I put into that. So I'd be damned if I look like a fucking fool around this motherfucker. What up with it, Wolfpack? Exactly, Brian. You really don't even speak about that clown Bud Light often, like they tied you to him for content. Exactly. Bro, I do not sit up here and look, the people, this is what kills me about that type of shit though, Brian. The people that actually go at them, they don't go at them. But a motherfucker that just pointing out some shit and just giving some real criticism without acting like I'm mad and all that other shit. So it got to a point with me already. No, let me just stop talking about the old busty bus. Again, I ain't got no problem with you. We good. I told y'all, I'd have been made peace with all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Even when they bring that shit up now, at this point, I laugh. Because I know it ain't true. But see, again, they're grasping for straws for content. I ain't got to do all that shit. I ain't reaching back every fucking time to even bring the shit on up. When I put, shout out to the meal ticket. When I play that drop, I'm laughing at my own self doing all that old crazy ass shit. I'm laughing at me. So while them motherfuckers is laughing at me, I'm laughing at me as well. I don't give a fuck. Shit. Man, I don't give a fuck, man. Look here. See, again, them motherfuckers predicate their audience towards the bus, right? Let's just be real around here. Johnny Blaze didn't base his audience off the bus. I built my own audience. See, a lot of motherfuckers don't tell y'all that. They throw all the bullshit and act like my audience really initially came from the bus. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Didn't nobody over there for Bus Light supported nothing over here at all. When I say I got it out the mud for real, I literally got it out the mud, ladies and gentlemen. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, please hit the like button and stick around. But if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, then drop it on the ground and move around. You're not forced to stay here. But I'm not lying. Anybody that's up in the chat, somebody tell me where I'm lying at. I want anybody up in the chat to tell me that I'm lying about what I'm saying. See, again, I betted on myself and I made it happen. That is a true hustler. No question. I am a hustler. Y'all sit up here and talk shit about me, but I was able on my own without Kwame Brown's crowd. Okay? Without his crowd. I need y'all to really understand this. Without his crowd. I ain't talking about people that just left and all this and that. That's one thing. But it was no support from Kwame Brown Bus Life when I got my channel up. And I wasn't mad either. I didn't sit up here and cry about that dumbass shit. Fuck them. I get it out the mud. Fuck it. I'm used to getting it out the mud. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want no affiliation with him at all. Not that way. Now, I don't have no problem with Kwame Brown. I got to say this again, disclaimer. I don't have a problem with you, bro. I'm just stating the facts of what happened. Then, yes, I had a big problem with you. Now, at the current, no. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You know that you won't have a problem with me either, Kwame Brown. Come on now. I'm the least of your fucking worries. Is you for real? I'm the least of your worries, bro. I'm not worried about, look, salute to you and all of what you doing with your properties and all this and that. Again, I ain't got no problem with you, bro. I'm just here to let you know that. On record, no, I don't. So all of your people that support you can hear. I don't have a problem with you. I ain't sitting up here talking about you know, and hell no. Sitting up here talking about you no fucking every day. I don't talk about you no days unless it's some big or if it's a throwback moment. That's it. Otherwise, I'm not talking about no fucking Kwame Brown. Not talking about no fucking Kwame Brown. No, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if it's some hot and it's trending, that's one thing. But I'm not basing my channel. My channel is JB2 Reactions, and my original channel, Johnny Blaze 2. That's what I worry about. I'm not worried about all that shit, man. I'm not sitting up here about to throw stones at you, your brother, nobody. I don't give a fuck. Exactly, Brian. You ain't lying. Even if I did talk about him, so what? All he do is talk and gossip, talk about people and gossip. That's all he do. Yeah, Wolfpack, man. You know the public figure killer, man. God damn, man. The public figure killer, man. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. What up with it, Musso? What's happening with it, man? Happy Friday to you, Musso. Appreciate you coming through the show, man. Appreciate you coming through the show. I'm trying to look something up real quick because it's gonna take me too damn long to do it the other way. So I'm trying to see if I could do a shortcut real quick. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. Videos. Hold on. Damn. Damn, I don't see it. Is it on no, it would have to be on the damn. That means I'm gonna have to go and get it this way. Shit. I was trying not to even do it that way, y'all. Now I gotta go. I gotta go and get it now, but y'all gonna have to bear with me real quick. Damn. I'm surprised I wasn't able to go right to the Meal Tickets channel and grab it. Damn. And I think that's what channel it's on. I can't wait till I get to it. Get to it real quick. Oh man, there's so much content, so much to talk about. So much to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, so much. But before I get into this next video, I'm just shooting the shit, y'all. Talking shit. Like I say, I'm not in no rush or nothing like that. You know. I got a little time to give, you know. And I appreciate y'all, excuse me, stopping through on a Friday, picking up the content from old Johnny Blaze. I appreciate you. Wait a minute, let me see. All right. It's a nice little ways down. Let's see. Come on. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see. Damn. I knew it was going to be a nice little minute before I get to it. That's all right, though. I know it's still up here, though, so it is what it is. Let's see. Man, there's a lot of sirens going on around here. The hell? Let's see. All right. We should be getting to it momentarily. Okay, here we go. And it is on this channel. I thought it was the Meal Ticket. Shout out to the Meal Ticket.
I'm the public figure killer, nigga. Shot-town coming to ATL, bitch ass nigga. Motherfucker, I want my money back. The fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all ain't got nothing to do with this. If I'm in my feelings, I'm in my motherfucking feelings.
Who did you give those 4 pairs of shoes to? Yeah, any one of you bitches come on my motherfucking YouTube page and start that bullshit with me. I'm telling you, I'm telling. Leave me the fuck alone with all that negative shit.
Yeah, I'm on camera telling you I'm gonna take your punk ass down. I'm gonna see you soon. And I mean every motherfucking word I say. You not gonna do me in any type of way, motherfucker. Shot-town coming to ATL, bitch ass nigga.
Who in the fuck did you give them 4 pairs of shoes that I spent my hard-earned money on to support what you had going on in Brunswick, sir? And if you can't tell me where the fuck you gave them shoes from, sir, I want my money back, bitch. Yeah, I want my money back. I spent
spent $232 for 4 pairs of shoes, motherfucker. I spent $232 for 4 pairs of shoes, motherfucker. Motherfucker. I didn't give it to you. I gave it for the kids. So where's my money at, motherfucker? Or who did you get them shoes to? That's the fuck I want to know. You call me a crackhead, you call me whatever, you call me a snake, you call me whatever. Ain't no motherfucker, no snake that will ride 15 motherfucking hours to Brunswick from Chicago to come support and bring you some motherfucking shoes for kids that don't have. So I want to know, where the fuck did you get them 4 pairs of shoes from, motherfucker? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Who did you get them 4 pairs of shoes from? And sir, if you can't show me where the fuck you gave them shoes from, motherfucker, I want my money back. Motherfucker, I want my money back. Cause you a fraud. You think this a motherfucking game? I'm a real nigga. In the hood, motherfucker. You want to play this game with me? I swear you don't want to play this game with me, Kwame. I know too many motherfuckers that will bring you down, bro. See, fucking then, I'm capping like a motherfucker. But I bet you Tommy Brown is the biggest cap. Who the fuck did you get them 4 pairs of shoes from that I gave to you, sir? That I drove out my way to support, sir? I want to know. Can you answer that? Since you don't want me on your lives and you don't have nothing to say to me, well, answer that motherfucking question, my nigga. Where the fuck, who did you give those 4 pairs of shoes to? Yeah. That's what I want to know.
That shoe drive was a sham because I didn't see nothing. I saw a picture of you probably had did that several days ago and staged it.
Trolling bitches. Shout out to the meal ticket. And salute to the chat, man. Happy Friday, y'all. EV say, I want my money back. Now I got my money back. So now, you unsavory characters, I'm not mad at it at all. Uh-oh. Uncle L is at home. Time to drain. Well, this one's for you then, Uncle L, for you getting to the grill. And you can finally relax and pull up. Right, that part too, though. Hey, what's wrong with that though, Carlos? I ain't denying nothing you said either. I am. I never denied it. See, there you go, Musso. There you go. It's Friday, shit. Fuck that. Shit, better pull up some shit. Or whatever you like to do, whether if it's drinking, smoking. I don't give a damn if you want to do the hard drugs. You do your crack and your damn heroin. Whatever your thing is, do you. Do you. What you got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, in reality, though, you can't shame no crackhead. You can't shame no motherfucker that's doing heroin. You can't shame them. If anything, they just keep going. No, I don't support them, but no, I don't support them, Carlos, but shit, let's just be honest. You can't shame no damn crackhead. What crackhead you know that you can just actually shame? If you got motherfucker that's a crackhead that will take his own kids' toys to go sell it off so he can, I'm talking about 2 days before Christmas. 2 days before Christmas. This motherfucker theme is so goddamn hard. Go take the goddamn kids' toys to the motherfucking crackhead, to the crack spot. And of course, you know, motherfuckers gonna make a bargain with him with the shit that he gave. Game systems and shit. Cartridges and all that type of shit. Like, what? He didn't give a fuck about his kids' Christmas at all. Doing some shit like that, that's some low shit right there. What song? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see if did you just do it, Carlos? Because I don't see you tag me in no song. And shout out to 27 Duran. Shout out to 27 Duran with a little short ones. And you know what? Hold on. I think I did. Whoever gave me a gifted membership up in Rabbitude Network, up in Sid's channel, thank you. I want to acknowledge that right now while I was thinking about it. Because I had got the email and I was looking, I'm like, what's this? The whole time, I was gifted a membership up at Rabbitude Network. So whoever gifted me a membership up in the Rabbitude Network, thank you. No, EV, these some kettle cooked sea salt potato chips. Yeah, these the kettle ones right here. Yeah, these the kettle ones right here. The sea salt is fire. Sometimes if I got some French onion dip, Boy, these motherfuckers be on point with that dip. I'm telling you. I mean, I could eat it without the dip, but the French onion dip with these, you talking about fire. And them kettle chips most definitely is good. Drinking beer, soak up some of that damn beer. I'm telling you, Uncle Will, that French onion is the truth for real. And Carlos, that's why they invented toothpaste and toothbrushes. And I can cleanly go up in that bathroom of mine, put some of that toothpaste on my damn, especially before I go to bed. Just like I brush my teeth and wash my face before I get up in the morning. When I get up in the morning, that's the first thing I'm going to do. Before I get into bed, I wash my face and brush my teeth again. So trust me, I ain't going to go to bed with no breath. I don't give a fuck in between. Hell no, I don't give a fuck about all that. Shit, well, in between though, I don't give a fuck about all that. Should nobody even, ain't other than my woman being in my damn face any damn way. That's how I look at that. Ain't nobody gonna be in my face. So if my breath is stinking, goddamn it, shit, the fuck? So that's your fault for getting all close up on the motherfucker then. Shit. I'm just saying. All right. So let's get into the next Jesse Lee Peterson video though. I can't play that. Now that I can't play. That's when me and the missus had went to the Drew Hill and Genuine concert in Country Club Hills. They gonna most definitely give me a copyright strike for that shit. But I edited it out, so I ain't gonna trip. All right, so get it to the next Jesse Lee Peterson video. This one I most definitely was supposed to have did content on already, but I stalled out. Now, Beta Male gets trolled hard by Jesse. Excuse me. Fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only, and to give my reaction to this specific interview that was had by Jesse Lee Peterson. Shout out to Jesse Lee Peterson. Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen. Fair use.
Yeah, I watched some of your videos when you were hip hopping about Jesus and all that.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time I ever seen anyone's hip hop the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that?
Wow. So I'll go back to when I first encountered Christ. So I was born and raised culturally Catholic, but not really practicing. And when I was 13 years old, I was introduced to Jesus by Puff Daddy.
Really?
I was listening to hip hop music. I got my first album. It was Forever by Puff Daddy. And track number 17 on the album was called My Best Friend. And it was about Jesus being Puff Daddy's best friend. So that I'm like, whoa, if Jesus is Puff Daddy's best friend, I got to get to know who this Jesus guy is. And so it piqued my interest in Christ. But I didn't really know him. I didn't have a relationship with him. But I went to private school my whole life. Then when I was 15, I was invited to go on a teen Acts retreat. Stands for Adoration, Community, Theology, and Service. There was this guy, he was the valedictorian of the school, soccer player, just a stand-up guy. And he was like, you want to come on this retreat? I was like, well, sure, why not? Never been on a retreat before. Not really
It's
into
one
my
of those
faith.
Christian retreats.
Yeah, it was a Catholic retreat at a Holy Spirit Parish in San Antonio.
Okay.
And so I'm like, okay, I'm open, let's go. I trust you. And so I went on this retreat and I had a powerful moment on that retreat where I just started weeping and crying, like tears I'd never felt before in my life. I compare it to all the love I had in my life in one moment. And it was too much for my body to contain. I just started weeping and crying. And I was like, I knew that God was real, number one. And I knew that what I felt, other people had to feel. They had to encounter God. I did not know how I was going to do that, but I knew I couldn't just hold on to it. I had to share it. So from that moment forward, I started trying different creative ways to share the gospel through art, through leading retreats, doing youth ministry. And then I started using music as a form to evangelize. And I was praying the rosary with my carpool on the way to school. And I'd never prayed the rosary before. If you don't know the rosary, it's a Catholic prayer meditation, meditating on Christ's life. And so when I started to pray, I would almost start to fall asleep. So I was like, I got to make this more interesting. So I started humming it, singing it, and then I started rapping it, put it to a rhythm, and that helped me to stay on track. So that's kind of where that started.
Did you see the Pope once? He was out greeting people, and some lady reached out for him, and he slapped her head. Did you hear that? No.
I didn't see
Were
that.
you surprised he would tick? The Pope would tick.
I didn't see that, no.
It was funny.
Yeah.
I never seen the Pope tick.
Oh, man.
So you're married?
I am.
And are you the head of your wife?
I would say I'm the head of the household.
How about of your wife?
In what sense?
Are you the head of your wife?
Yeah, in what sense? What do you mean by that?
Period.
So are you talking about like being the head of the household?
No, the head of your wife.
Yeah, can you explain that for me?
Because the wife run the house for the husband, right? And the children. She keep the house.
Yeah.
She cook and clean and stay pregnant and barefoot in the kitchen. That's her job. But it's your job to direct her in the right way to go, correct her when she's wrong, protect your children from her. Do you do those things?
So I love my wife. Shout out Noel, love you.
Hey, Noel.
Hey, Noel. And I have two beautiful children, Antoinette and Anthony. And my wife, iron sharpens iron. We are continually making each other better. And I'm so grateful.
How does she make you better?
She makes me better. I'm a dreamer. I'm a creative. Sometimes my head's in the clouds. I'm imagining stuff, right? But we're much like we complement each other well. We're yin and yang, and so she's able to keep me on track.
We both got to be patient with this, Uncle L, because I'm actually with you on this. What? But I guess we got to be patient a little bit more to see what's going to be the outcome of all of what this is going. Well, I don't even know where this is going at, because he switched the conversation so quick. It didn't even stay to what the initial conversation was all about. He asked, and Jesse Lee asked this man, are you the head of your wife? He kept deflecting and deflecting until he got that little window to be able to divert it to something else. And I'm like, wait, what?
Things that do matter. And I think it's important in any relationship that there's this balance. And so with my wife, I believe that there's a lot of like, hey, let's encourage each other. Let's lift each other up. Something we say to each other every day when we leave for work is be a light. And we encourage each other to be a light.
Is she Catholic as well?
She is, yeah.
And so how do you make her better? Do you correct her when she's wrong?
I try to help. I try to lovingly encourage, if you will. But I think, in any relationship,
what's wrong with you saying, yeah, sometimes I may have to correct my wife. And yeah, sometimes my wife have to correct me. why was that so hard for you to be able to come up out your mouth and just say, yeah, sometimes I may have to correct my wife. And yes, sometimes my wife has to correct me. If it's down the middle, why you trying to be so politically correct with that answer?
In any marriage, anybody watching, it's never easy, but you got to get in that flow of, hey, say for example, my wife will sometimes come to me with an issue or problem, and I'll try to fix it. Men, we like to fix things sometimes, and like you said, direct things like that. But often she'll say, I need you to listen to me.
Well, women are like that. They love to yap.
But I'm saying, so I need to be aware of that, and I'm trying to get better at it. But I've been married. I'm coming on my 7-year anniversary, and I'm so grateful. But
do you correct her when she's wrong?
I just, when it comes to correcting, I will openly tell her that, hey, this didn't sit well with me, or the biggest thing we have is open communication, and communication is essential, even with our relationship with God.
And do you correct her when she's wrong, though?
I treat her as an equal, not like a kid.
Oh, your wife is equal to you?
I treat her I treat her as an equal adult.
So you're equal to a woman?
I believe that in a marriage, the husband and wife, I'm like,
wow, Jesse Lee ain't shit. Jesse Lee, you ain't shit for that one right there. You is trying to sit up here and get this man fucked up. Hey, y'all, Jesse Lee trying to get this man fucked up with his wife when he get home. You fuck around and listen to Jesse Lee if you want to, goddammit. Your ass gonna be fucked up.
Like, you know what? I don't see myself as better than her.
Are you equal to her though?
It's not something I have. We're children of God, so yes, we're on the equal playing field.
So you're the same as a woman?
So I love what you're doing.
Hey, what do you mean?
I see what you're doing.
What am I doing?
No, you're asking probing questions, but I can take it. I'm down. So
no, I just want to,
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
So you're saying you're equal as a woman?
I did not say that. I said that all people are created equal.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And so are you?
But in Scripture, it does say,
are you equal with your wife?
It does say in Scripture, women be subordinate to your husbands. The husband's the head of the household. But then it also
doesn't say the household. It says the wife.
Okay. Then it says, head of the wife. Then it says,
are you the head of your wife?
If that's what Scripture says, then I guess I am.
But what do you say?
Well, I thought it was head of the household, head of like the family.
No, it said the wife.
Okay.
And what do you say?
I said that I look at myself as the leader of the family. Yes.
Are you the head of your wife?
I wouldn't describe it in that way.
But that's how the Scriptures describe it.
Yeah, then I love it. That's I want to go deeper into that and do a little more research.
And so, are you the head of your wife?
I would say I'm head of the household.
But that's not what Scripture says. Well, yeah. You're Catholic. Yeah. You're practicing Catholic, right?
Yeah.
Why not practice being the head of your wife?
Well, this is so we're all learning, and I'm.
And you know what? You know where these people trip up at with Jesse Lee? Instead of allowing Jesse Lee to say that to him, he should have been like, well, Jesse Lee, you was never married. So how can you dictate the pace of how I'm supposed to be head of my wife when you've never been married? Do y'all see the manipulation shit that if he ain't keyed in on really going back actually at Jesse Lee? Because that would have ended the whole damn conversation. Like, bro, you've never been married. Why are you stressing it? Didn't you have a baby out of wedlock? That would have simply been my goddamn comeback right then and there. That would have shut the whole goddamn conversation down. But no, look at this old goofy. He gonna allow Jesse Lee just to control and make him out to be the biggest goofy in the world.
on my faith journey, you're on your faith journey, people watching on their faith journey, and we don't have it all figured out. And I think that's something that we often do. We try to say we all got it figured out, but we don't. And we're all broken people, and that's why we need Jesus. And so to learn different things. Pardon me?
You're still broken?
I think we're all broken and in need of constant repair. Jesus has saved us, but every day we need his grace to get a little bit better.
And so are you broken?
I would say that there are definitely times that I have moments, weak moments.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do?
Yeah. And, St. Paul, he talks about, when I am weak, I am strong, because when I am weak, Christ's power rests on me. So I think, people watching that are like, yeah, I've had a lot of weak moments, Joe. That's okay, because that's when you can cry out to God and rely on God. So it's just the whole theme of the show, the fallen state. Like, we're born with original sin, and that's why we need Christ to
we're not
pull us
born
out.
with it. We're born into it.
Born into it. Yeah.
Crazy
Yeah.
families.
We inherit.
And so you're not the head of your wife.
I got to take some time to discern on that. But when it comes to
so she's watching.
Yeah. No, but the thing is this, like I'm learning as I go here, but the thing is that I look at is the
You're
family.
learning right now if you're the head of your wife or not.
Pardon me?
Are you're learning right now if you're the head of your wife or not?
Yeah. I'd love to talk about other things, but if you just want to stay on this, we can keep
No,
going.
I was trying to get an answer. That's all.
Yeah.
Being a Catholic.
Yeah. So I would say that I'm the leader of the house, head of the household.
But not your wife.
I believe that I'm a strong leadership figure in her life.
Are you the head of her?
I can't specifically say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, and so you don't correct her when she's wrong?
We iron sharpens iron. She definitely corrects me. She tells me, "Hey, Joe, I would like you to do this." And when things that don't go so well, I'll have communication with her as well.
You correct her?
Yes.
And do you, when she's like mad about nothing? You know how women wake up mad about nothing? Or
honestly, I don't vibe with that.
You know
why?
You correct her when she does that?
No, I don't want to say that about that women wake up with that. You know what? Because every day, God's mercy is new. And we have the opportunity. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So let's love each other as they are.
And so how do you deal with her when she's like impatient with your children? Or just,
it's more like me impatient with the children.
Are you impatient with your children?
I mean, has anybody not
you
been
have
impatient?
Anger?
Pardon me?
You have anger?
I think we all get a little frustrated. That's why we need God's grace, baby, every day.
Yeah. So do you have anger?
I mean, we all have anger. Anger is an emotion.
How about you? Do you have anger?
So I go through a variety of emotions, but something that I do throughout the day is to do meditation breaks, and this is really helpful. Of almost taking pit stops. If you think of pit stops, and race car pit stops.
Oh,
like race cars.
Oh,
they stop off. They get an oil change. They get the new tires. Well, we should be doing that as humans, because that's why they say take 6 deep breaths when you get angry, when you get upset, because you just need to calm down.
Right.
And so if you can learn to kind of control yourself, that's super helpful. And that's where it's like, hey, if I can step outside, I don't know if you've ever been are you married?
No.
Okay. Have you ever been in an argument with somebody and you're going back and forth and you say something you didn't want to say, and it's literally because it got heated.
Yeah.
But if you took some time away, if you cut 30 minutes, an hour, and you come back, like, okay, we're calm.
So do you have anger?
I think we all have different emotions, and anger is one of them. So yeah, have I experienced anger? Yes. Am I an angry person? I would say no.
Do you have anger?
Have I? You keep asking me the question.
Damn, Jesse Lee, you don't let up for real. Like, you asked that same question like 5 times already. I understand the first 3 because he deflected. But he kind of answered it the second 2 times. I mean, the 4th and the 5th time you asked him, he kind of really answered it. So we can move on now. Come on now.
Tell you my answer.
But you haven't answered the question yet. I'm trying to get an answer.
Yeah.
Do you have anger?
Do I have anger? I experience the emotion of anger.
So you do have it then?
I think we all have different emotions.
How about you?
Yeah, I'm happy, I'm joyful. Sometimes I get frustrated, I get challenged. There have definitely been times I've been angry in my life.
And so do your wife have anger?
I think she has similar emotions, just like all of us do of what we have.
Does she have anger?
I think we all have a variety of emotions, and anger can be one of them.
And so is anger one of your wife's emotions?
I think every human being has experienced just about every emotion, and anger could be one of them. So my wife would fall into a human being. So yeah, she would experience anger.
And so you have anger and your wife has it, right?
Okay. So
what are those emotions, right? Both of you have that.
If you're a human, you most likely experience anger in some way, shape, or form. And you look at Jesus. When was he angry in scripture? He flipped the tables because they turned the church into, they're selling merch at the church. And he's like, no, this is a place of worship. So it's okay to be angry. And that's the one thing I remember when I would talk about, like.
Let me just say this to you.
Sure.
Because of time. So both you and your wife experience anger at times.
As we do joy, as we do love.
And so how are the kids dealing with both parents having anger?
I love what you're doing. So my wife and I, we do our best to be examples, role models for the kids. And we pray with them every day. And we talk about Jesus in a way, and it's actually really funny.
But the kids are not going to like the fact that you guys are talking about Jesus, but you have the father Satan nature, which is anger, which is not of Jesus. How will the kids handle that?
I love what you're doing here. So my wife and I do our best to every day we have an opportunity to start new. Every day we can't live in the past. A lot of times we get stuck in our past mistakes, but Jesus is calling us to renewal, new life. The old is gone, the new has come. So with our kids, every day is a new opportunity to be an even better husband, father, for my wife, mother. And we're doing our best. We're learning day by day. They don't give us the parenting manual. You kind of have to learn as we go. But my wife's parents, my parents have been instrumental in kind of helping us to grow and to be better parents.
Is anger of God?
So if we're created in God's image and likeness, and we have these emotions, God has demonstrated anger in the Bible. Yeah.
So is God of anger?
So I think just like we're made in God's image and likeness, so God most likely experiences similar emotions that we experience because we're made like him.
So does God have anger?
I think God can get upset. And for sure, he's experienced anger in scripture.
Does the Catholic Church support Black Lives Matter?
The Catholic Church supports the dignity of every human life.
Do you support Black Lives Matter?
I support the dignity of every human life. And yes, I do support Black Lives Matter.
You do?
Yes.
Do you support the group Black Lives Matter?
I support the movement of Black Lives Matter. I don't know the big difference between the group and the movement.
Did you know it was founded by a bunch of fat, black, radical lesbians?
No.
You didn't know that?
But
they're against God.
Jesse Lee, the way you describe it, that's off the chain. He said fat white lesbians. That's how the Black Lives Matter. And I swear, you can't convince this man edgewise.
They're against the unborn children. They're against normal marriages.
It's good to know. Yeah, no, thanks for sharing that. I was not aware. Yeah, I think when it comes to I like your questions, but I think at the end of the day, let's bring this peaceful vibe. Jesus wants to give us peace that's heavenly, peace we've never felt before in our life. So how can we ask those questions like Jesus? How can I get that peace? And what I love is, we tend to get caught up in things that God's not caught up in. And we want to be, focused on things that, what is Jesus telling us? Let's go back to scripture. He says, don't worry about anything. He said, you see the sparrows,
let me ask you this.
It's like, I take care of them. I'm going to take care of you.
Do you love white people?
I love all people.
Do you love white people?
I love all people. And white people are part of all people.
Do you love white people?
I love all people.
How about white people?
I love all people.
How about white people?
I love all people.
But I'm asking about white people.
Yeah, I know. And I'm telling you, I don't specifically love one specific person or race or anybody. I love all people.
Do you believe that racism exists?
I do.
You believe racism exists?
Oh, exists? Yeah, I do believe.
And why do you believe that?
We see it.
And how do you see it?
It's present in our everyday life. I mean, we see why did, you know, this whole year, why are people marching, you know, down streets? And because they're upset with racism. I've encountered racism before in my life.
You believe that the insurrection about America was due to racism?
I can't answer that question. I'm not sure.
Would you know how Black Lives Matter was going around burning down, robbing and raping and stealing stores?
I don't know.
You think that was due to?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Woo, wait. Jesse Lee. Boy, you really, boy, look. Now, this is probably the one that I probably shouldn't have played so much. Jesse Lee, you saying a whole lot of right now. God damn. Jesus Christ. Now, Yellow, I know you don't want no Jesse Lee slander, but he went too damn far on that one. Now I ain't even gonna hold you. He went too far on that one. Now I rock with Jesse Lee, but I still gotta call the thing a thing. When you going a little bit too goddamn far, Jesse Lee, you going a little bit too goddamn far, man. God damn.
To racism?
So I think that stems from, talk about fallen state. When things bottle up, just like anybody that gets upset, when you're pushing them, they're bound to explode at some point, unless they have trained
them to do that.
So when you see injustice causes people.
Give me an example of that.
Injustice. So people being treated unfairly. Maybe somebody.
No, give me an example of injustice that caused Black Lives Matter to commit an insurrection about America. What caused them to do that?
Yeah,
What's the injustice?
There's so many different. There's so many different media examples of how, you know, a white guy who, you know, killed somebody can get off, but you know, if you're African American, like Trayvon Martin, all right, and you know how that was, I wanted to say, almost the beginning of Black Lives Matter before it, because we started seeing in the media that's not fair. How can he just kill this young man and walk away? Like that's not okay.
If he had not, he would have been killed by Trayvon.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
You don't know that.
We went to court.
Now, see, Jesse Lee, you wrong, bro. You wrong for that statement right there, Jesse Lee. Come on, man. Jesse Lee, come on, man. See, right there, that's the outrageous bullshit that I'm talking about right there, Yellow. Come on now. Yellow, I don't see you agreeing with no shit like that now. No, Jesse Lee, you went too goddamn far. Stop.
He was found not guilty.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We weren't there. You weren't there. I wasn't there.
Well, why do you believe that he killed Trayvon? You weren't there. Why do you believe that it was due to racism?
Yes, I believe it was due to Trayvon.
But you weren't there.
I'm aware, but I'm aware of the story. And that's the thing.
I'm aware of the story too.
And you wasn't there either, Jesse Lee. So why the fuck you can't see? And this is the part where he just tricked him on up right there. Because then he would have realized, well, motherfucker, you wasn't there either. So why is your stance more bigger than mine? What the fuck you talking about? Shit.
We're found innocent. George was found not guilty.
Mm-hmm.
But you say I wasn't there, so I shouldn't believe it. But you believe it and you weren't there. Why is that?
Yeah. So it's important. Just that I wasn't there when Jesus was there.
Why? We talk about Trayvon.
I know, but stories are stories.
Why you believe it? Why should I believe it then?
Stories are stories.
But
so
why should I believe
we have firsthand testimony, and that's what we have to go by.
So you didn't trust the court system that George was innocent?
I love it. Yeah, you're good. I really enjoyed this time here with you, and I would love to talk more about Jesus.
About who?
About Jesus, our Lord and Savior.
Amazing.
Wow. Amazing. Hey, EV, I swear I would never let no Jesse Lee cook me. Never. Never. No, no, EV. To me, and if I'm being honest, to me, Jesse Lee is free lunch to me. But out of respect, you know, I wouldn't go too far though. You know what I'm saying? That's just out of respect because he is an elder now. You know what I'm saying? I no matter what, I don't give a fuck what you think about no damn Jesse Lee. He's still an elder, and I got respect for my elders. I don't give a damn about the bullshit that most elders be saying about their mouth. Sometimes you just learn how to play along and let them get it off. And don't sit up here and try to question their ass. Let them get it off. Fuck that shit. Shit. I don't know why y'all don't know that shit by now. Most of y'all should know. You don't keep arguing with the elderly. You let them win. You don't argue with them. You don't get no glory from arguing with an older person. Let's just be totally honest here, ladies and gentlemen. You get no validation from me from arguing with an older person. Leave it alone and just walk the fuck away. But I know it's hard for some of you motherfuckers just to walk the fuck away from an older person fouling you the fuck down. Man, I'll be fast breaking the fuck up out of this motherfucker shit. Let me get the fuck, cause I'm not gonna show disrespect, even though in my mind I feel they disrespecting the fuck up out of me, but it don't matter about that. Shut your goddamn mouth. Shut your goddamn mouth. Exactly, EV. It's a lose-lose. So it's just best for you not to even argue with the older person. Just leave it be. Well, I say you don't win either way. It don't matter what situation, Yellow. Not with no older person. I'm not going back and forth with no older person. Yes, you're right. Yeah, you is right. I wouldn't dare. Look, no matter what nobody say, this my personal opinion. I'm not going back and forth with an older person at all. They win. You got it. And leave it be. And leave it be. And leave it be. I don't have to be right all the time. Fuck it. And even if I am, it's still fuck it. Let them have it. Let them have it. Just I don't need to prove nothing that damn bad to no older person. They can have it. You feel what I'm saying? They can have it. That's just my personal opinion. How everyone else would handle it, hey, do you. I can't worry about how others would handle it. I will handle it that way all the time. Exactly, Yellow. Exactly. That's the whole point of what I'm talking about right there, because eventually you will, if the Lord say the same, be an elderly person and you want that respect no matter if you said something wrong or right. You know, hey, just let it go. Shit. Right, look, Yella say I'm changing to be a better person. And as we all, Yella, as we all. I know I strive to be a better person every day. I can't speak to everybody else. Do I backslide a little bit? Yeah. I'm not perfect. But I make a strong goddamn effort as to being the better person that I was yesterday. Just do better. That's it. Ain't nobody asking you to change all of what the fuck you do overnight. That's impossible. But can you strive to be a better person every day? Yes, you most definitely can. You know, I've never yelling at that right there. I would never do. Just because I'm grown and I do what I want, and you know, you feel you can say what you want. It's just certain things that's just not within me to do. And me curse around the elderly people. No, elderly people, they won't hear me use any type of profanity. And plus, I know how to conduct myself and articulate myself without using profanity anyway. Even with people my own age or just a little bit older than me, I don't all the time have to use profanity to, you know, land my plane. I could land my plane without all that, you know. Trust me, I've been around the block enough to know that, you know, you don't want to be a fucking nigga, okay? You want to be a civilized black person that can have a mature conversation with people, with anybody. Just a mature adult that is able to hold a conversation with others without the profanity, without the, you know, ebonic talk. You know, it's actually refreshing to actually have a conversation without all that. Now, yeah, we all have our moments and we have our moods. And I'm not saying nothing about that. I'm just saying, for me, at the age that I am now, I like mature civil conversations. I don't like all that bullshit. And I'm not about to sit up here and entertain nobody that wants to have bullshit conversation. If I know you a bullshitting motherfucker, your bullshitting ass gonna get the fuck gone. And guess what? I only want people that's willing to have real and mature conversations. That's it. All that old extra shit, get the fuck out of here. Take that extra shit somewhere where it's wanted. That type of thing ain't wanted over here. Hey, Lovelace, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Hope all is truly well with you, Lovelace. Appreciate you typing on up in the chat on the Friday. You know I appreciate you. Yes, Lovelace. All is truly well. Yes, on my end, all is truly well. I'm about to wrap up the show, but I am glad that you did come in just to show support to the channel. So, you know, I appreciate you. Thank you, Lovelace. Thank you. And shout out to them grandbabies, Lovelace. Shout out to them grandbabies. Shout out to the grandbabies. Yes, Lovelace. Shout out to you and your family, period. You know. And again, I'm glad all is truly well with you, and I'm glad that you was able to even now come into the show. But yes, I am about to conclude this show. Shout out to the chat. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about right here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, my temperament about how I do things will never change, no matter if it's 300 people up in my room or 14 people in my room. I'm going to bring y'all the content, give y'all my honest opinion about certain things, and I'm going to be authentic in my own right. I don't know how to be nobody but me, and that's how it's going to always be. Oh, look at you. You crazy. You crazy. No, I know you just playing. Now, Lovelace, you know I know you just playing about that. You love the hell out them damn grandbabies. Please. You will bite somebody goddamn head off about them damn grandbabies. Shit. No, I knew you. Look, I ain't take you seriously about that at all. I knew you was full of shit with that one. Shit. You may have a bad day, but that's about it. That's all it's gonna be, a bad day. Shit. Either way, I don't give a fuck if you do have a bad day. Better not no motherfucker fuck with them goddamn grandbabies. Shit. Rip their goddamn head off. I look, I ain't got to know you to know that type of thing that's gonna happen. See that right there, Lovelace, I don't have to know you personally to understand that, yeah, you fuck with that shit if you want to. I will fuck your shit up. With a smile on my face, gonna fuck your shit on up. Telling you, man. Fuck people's shit up. You don't be wanting to fuck nobody's shit on up. All you want them to do is just to leave you the fuck alone. I'm talking about a real good smile, a smile on my face. See, when you have that smile on your face, though, Lovelace, you'll look crazy then. But it don't matter. I ain't judging. Because they need to know that you was crazy any goddamn way. See, they didn't know. They underestimated you. So you make them pay for them underestimating you. Make them pay. With a smile on your face. See, that's where the smile come in at, because, see, you smiling because they underestimated you. See, that's where the smile come in at. Because when people underestimate you, you just have that smile on your face. Anytime, Lovelace. Anytime. 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 You got to have, look, you got to wear a smile. Look, these unsavory people don't want you to smile. They want you to stay mad all the goddamn time. Shit. I ain't about to stay mad for no damn body, man. Fuck you. You be mad. You sit online and talk about one man. Shit. Why these motherfuckers sit up here and talk on you and talk about some, you look at you. Look. He's sitting up there talking about one man. But these motherfuckers doing the same exact shit that they trying to call you out about. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, these unsavory sons of bitches don't love Blaze. You know I ain't lying. All these old unsavory sons of bitches on over here. Well, some. I ain't gonna say all people now. I ain't gonna say all. But you got some unsavory sons of bitches in this goddamn YouTube airwaves. The fuck? And then they want you to be unsavory right along with them. So then they can sit up here and say, aha, look. He unsavory too. That's all these sons of bitches want to do. They already some unsavory sons of bitches, and then they want to sit up here and make sure they point out how unsavory you is too. The fuck? I'm not an unsavory son of a bitch. Because if I really was an unsavory son, boy, look, I'll be on this motherfucker doxing every motherfucker. Any motherfucker that came my way, you get doxed. I'm finding out where the fuck you live, your motherfucking name, the name of your motherfucking dog, all that shit. If I really was an unsavory son of a bitch. No, so I'm not no unsavory motherfucker. Because unsavory ass people do shit like that. Hell yeah, Love Blaze, I'd have found out every goddamn thing and put it all on out there. And I'm just saying, if I was an unsavory ass individual, you feel me? Like I ain't on that time. I don't do shit like that. Gonna sit up here and find out. I ain't about to go through all that type of shit. That's how I separate myself from a lot of people when it comes down to certain type of content, when I'm willing to put out. I'm not looking to dox nobody. It ain't never that fucking deep on the internet. That is why I refuse to sit up here and talk about the bullshit. I'm serious. I'm serious. I am dead serious. I'd rather talk about other things, and I know that I can be funny and entertaining and hold a crowd. I don't give a fuck if it's not over no 100 and 200 people. The only reason that your room even be like this, if you talking about some bullshit that everybody wants to hear your opinion about. I know how this game goes. I can sit up here. If I wanted to pack out a goddamn room, I know how to title a goddamn show and make every motherfucker and their mama come right on over here to see what the fuck I'm talking about. If you don't think I don't know how to do that shit, then y'all sadly mistaken. See, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So that's why I don't. And that's why I stay in my motherfucking lane and be cool. Yeah, I just be cool. Just stay in my motherfucking lane. It ain't that deep. Fuck that shit. You know, it is what it is. Just move around. Well, yeah, Lovelace, that's why but as far as talking about, no, I don't get no type of, I'm just speaking for me though, Lovelace. I don't get that type of pleasure in talking about people. Yes. Can you get caught up in the madness with the back and forth and the beefing? Yes. But, to each his own who wants to indulge into that. But I just knew I didn't want to continue to keep indulging in that. It's one thing to do it. I've been there, done that. I've been all around it, all that. But I also know how to stay focused and do the type of content that I'm willing to do now. And the type of content that I'm willing to do now will have substance. Whether if it's a trending topic or not, I will talk about it. And it's better that way for me because it won't have nothing to do with the unsavory individuals. Let them unsavory individuals be who the fuck they want to be. I'm not here to get in their fucking way. I at one point, yes. Was I in their way? Yes. So let's get that part up out the way. Okay? So these assholes won't sit up here and say, oh, well, you be acting like you don't talk about nobody. No, I didn't say that I don't talk about people or I haven't talked about people. But we're going to talk about the here and now. And the here and now is that I don't make shows about you individuals. I'll leave y'all to whatever the fuck y'all got going on. All I ask is just to be left alone because I'm not worried about what y'all really got going on. I'm not adding my opinion to every fucking thing that y'all got going on. Right, EV, but EV, even me reporting on it, they felt the way about that. And I even saw it my own self. People felt the way about how I was reporting about what was going on in the sector. They felt the way. You know why? Because their way of entertainment wasn't to be in truth. Right? They wanted they wanted majority bullshit lies and sprinkle a little bit of truth. I want all the truth. I don't sprinkle the bullshit. Only comes with the jokes within the truth of what's going on. But otherwise, I don't want the bullshit. No, I want the truth. And that's where things can get distorted right then and there because guess what? I'm trying to tell the truth. Ain't no trying. I'm telling the truth. These motherfuckers want to entertain the lie. And then guess what? The majority of the people going to entertain the lie more so than the people entertaining the truth. So that's where the mismatch is right there. That's what a mismatch is. So to me, it's uneven when it comes down to it. Because for the most part, not all, but most people, they don't care. And as long as it's entertaining, they gonna go along with it. They gonna go along with it, ladies and gentlemen. And that's just the reality of it, though. And I'm not tripping. I get it. I get the game. I've been around the game long enough. I get it. But that's not going to change how I bring my content. People they got the right to do it the way they want to do it. Me, I'd rather stick to the truth. Whether if you want to bring up some shit on me about what I did in my past, I ain't gonna lie about it. I ain't gonna lie about shit. For what? I'm grown. Ain't no motherfucker gonna check me about nothing I do on the internet. So it is what it is. But do that makes me the same person when I said what I said then now? No. Don't make me the same person. So it is what it is. But salute to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me on the Friday. Appreciate y'all hanging out with old Johnny Blaze on this Friday evening. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get up out y'all here. But look, ladies, brothers and sisters, if y'all have any generosity towards old Johnny Blaze on this Friday, okay, can y'all please donate to my Cash App or either PayPal for old Johnny Blaze just bringing y'all some content on this Friday? I don't care where it come from, but can you find it within your heart to donate to old Johnny Blaze? Don't fall over yourself now, ladies and gentlemen. Donate to old Johnny Blaze now. Donations. Gifts. Come on, brothers and sisters. I need y'all to get on your PayPal. I need y'all to get on y'all Cash App. All right. But salute to the chat. If you find it within your heart and want to be generous and donate to the content creator for the content, my Cash App and PayPal is open. Salute to the chat. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Johnny Blaze will see y'all later.